Boom. Today, we here with my guy. I mean, people know him for 9 for 50. You might have seen a ton of clips on Instagram from the best pros coming out of the Baltimore area. Training in this gym. I'm going to get into starting some local wars, civil wars later on. I'm going to ask you who's your top 5.
Everybody asks.
You feel me?
Everybody wants to stop dropping.
Somebody going to feel some type of, nah. It's all good and love, but I wanted to talk to you about being a trainer in Baltimore, as well as being an out-of-towner coming into Baltimore and having success as a trainer. How did it start, and what drove you to it?
It was actually on accident. It wasn't planned. As we all know, people in this industry, for the most part, have been hoopers before. Some haven't, but for the most part, people in this industry have been hoopers. So,
not to cut you off, I always wondered, like, why the fuck they just started listening to Coach K out of nowhere? Like, when did he ever look like he was giving niggas a bucket? Go ahead.
Nah, but so that goes to the part of people that probably didn't hoop. You know what I'm saying, but it all depends on your knowledge of basketball and how genuine you are as well. Also, but speaking for myself, played in high school in New York, played in college, 2 different schools, a junior college and a 4-year school out here. After 4-year school, as most hoopers do, they aspire to play pro, whether it's the NBA. That's most kids' goal.
Right.
I didn't achieve that. Going to a couple of different countries, trying to get established there, get something stable, bounced around a bunch of different places. Had success there, but just didn't stick long term. Yeah. So with that said, in that process of still preparing to make that actually happen, because like I said, it's a lifelong dream for most hoopers.
Right. Did you even know about overseas, like when you were a child? Like,
as a child, no.
Yeah.
As a child, no.
Same.
So when I first got to junior college, I went to junior college in Buffalo.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, it was cold as a motherfucker.
Yes. Yeah. Every community college.
Shout out to Canada.
Practically, yeah. Actually, the Raptors used to use our facility for training camp.
Shit like that.
Yeah. So I ran the Vince Carter a few times.
Oh, that's
Muggsy Bogues was on the team too.
Also. Oh yeah, you like Baltimore?
Yeah. Facts. So yeah, that's when I first found out about it. Didn't know nothing about it before then. So as you get older, you start getting wiser and like, okay, this is attainable. Not saying that the NBA should be out your reach or not attainable, but you start realizing, okay, what is attainable, what's still a dream, but what actually is attainable.
Right.
So overseas was attainable for me. So again, like I said, went to my 4-year school, was able to, go out the country to this place, go out the country to that place, to experience a different culture and play basketball. So that in itself is a blessing.
Yeah.
Which most people probably wouldn't even know about, but it is a blessing. So in the process of that, and I was living out here at the time in Laurel, a couple gyms that I would work out at just to make sure that I stay sharp so that I could, have something substantial and long term. A couple parents saw me working out with other people and stuff like that. Hey, show my son a couple things, show my daughter a couple things. So I ain't think nothing of it. I just did it just because I love basketball.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like an actual interest, like, okay, yeah, when I actually stop playing basketball, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, growing up, yeah, I had a major in college, but I ain't really care about it. I honestly didn't care about school.
Yeah.
Hoops and nothing.
Yeah. That's most of the things.
Yeah, hoops and nothing. Like, coming from New York, hoops and nothing.
Absolutely.
For sure. So, helping them out. One kid turned to 2 turned to 4 turned and I had a full-time job at the time. 4 turned, because still got to pay the bills like we just talked about.
Right.
4 turned into, all right, starting to plan my weekends around this. Get up early, get in the gym early, get it out the way, a couple hours, a few kids, get it out the way, then enjoy the rest of my day. That started turning into a couple other people, a couple high school kids, and then a couple high school kids started turning into meeting some girls that actually were like that,
Yeah.
pro and high school that were going on to college.
Who's your very first one where you're like, woo, this kid is different?
She actually coaches now at University of Maryland, Lindsay Spann.
Okay.
Yeah, she's an assistant coach there now. I met her in high school. She went to Good Counsel.
Okay.
She ended up going to Penn State, and then I think her last year she transferred to South Carolina.
Okay.
So that lets you know what type of, yeah.
You can't just walk into South Carolina like, hey.
And Dawn was there.
I need a spot.
No, facts. And she already had 1,000 before she went to South Carolina.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Yeah. Playing through injuries, too.
She sound like a Nasir Pryor.
Yeah, so that was my first one. I was like, okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Not saying that I doubted myself, but it wasn't a plan for me to do that.
Right.
So having some success and then seeing stuff that I'm telling her or teaching her is translating, boom, okay, yeah. Then moving on to another girl that I met. Her name is Lindra Littles. Practically kind of retired now, but she's had a lengthy career. When I met her, she was coming off a major injury, Achilles situation.
Whoa!
She actually got drafted in the league before, I believe. And if she watches this, she might correct me. So I might be incorrect. I believe she's top 3 in 3 categories at the University of Virginia. All-time history, scoring, rebounds, and I think it's another one.
Oh, wow. So she's OD like that.
Yeah, she was like that. Yeah, about 6'3", put the ball on the floor, athletic, shoot the 3, shoot the midi, can post up. Yeah, she's a threat. So the time that I met her, she was coming off that injury. Same gym in Laurel that I was at. I was on one end, I think I was training somebody, and she just came in there to shoot around. And the crazy thing about it, I don't even really be approaching people like that about training.
Yeah.
Especially at that time, because I was still new, so wasn't fully comfortable. Like, yo, I'm nice like that. I can walk up to somebody, you know who I am, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Right. So, and I'm already introverted. So, right. So, I seen her down there. I was like, damn, she just shooting around, but you know when somebody nice.
Right. Like I said, what's that giddy?
Yeah, you know when somebody nice, like the way you put the ball on the floor, quick pull up, 3-ball, behind the leg snatch. I'm like, so I walked up to her. I was like, where you at? So that's like one of my best friends now. So I'm talking, where you at? Like, I'm coming with an injury. I was in the league before, played EuroLeague before, but got hurt. So I'm trying to get my foot back in the door. So she already had a trainer. So I was like, yo, this is what I do, blah, blah, blah. If you're interested, cool. If not, totally understand, because you're kind of above me.
Right.
In a sense. Right now.
They say you got it.
Yeah, you got it right now. You know what I'm saying? So she said she was interested. So first workout, loved it. And then we've been attached since then. So not to get off topic, like I said, she had a trainer before, Small World. Reginald Kitchens was the guy she used to train with. I'm not sure if you ever heard of him. Used to train with Rasheed Wallace.
Okay.
Used to train a couple players from Duke. Local guy, more so from the VA side.
Okay.
I trained with him in college, like that, but not conventional. Not a yeller.
Right.
Real calm. Older, put a seat right there on the sideline. Run the whole workout. Wow. Tough. Like, throw up tough. Like, the second workout I had with him, because this was the summer before my senior year in college, and I was staying in the dorms for the summer. We had showers in the dorm. I literally had to take a chair in the shower to shower.
It's like, I can't stand up.
I couldn't stand up. I called Charlie horse on my back. You probably never heard of that before.
That's a different kind of.
Exactly. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah. So that tells you what type of work it was. It was just like, because it was a combination of basketball, it was a combination of conditioning, it was a combination of strength training, and it was just like a mental warfare. Mm-hmm. Had a whole bunch of equipment. A couple high school kids, girls was working out with us too. Couple pro guys. Nate James was assistant coach at Duke. Mm-hmm. used to work out with us.
Okay,
Bruce
so that
Jenkins,
was loaded.
Yeah, Bruce Jenkins is a local guy from, I believe, the D.C. area. Like that at that time. I think he coaches now and mentors kids now. Nice as hell. So used to all be in there, and one of my college teammates, Durr Scott, he's from Philly. So we used to all be in there, getting to it for like 2 hours, early in the morning, like 9:30.
And the guy used to just basically sit at.
Yo, just sit
His
there.
signature is
Just sit. Let's
there.
literally just sit there, tell us what to do, and it was no drop off in the work. Full court 1-on-1, but it wasn't just like 1-on-1 to actual score. It was timed.
Okay.
So that's a little harder.
Yeah, I mean,
Because here's the thing, like if me and you play a 1-on-1, and it can go either way. You score, game is to 2. You score 2, game over. I score 2, game over. All right, boom. You might get tired, you know what I'm saying? But we going for 5 minutes straight. That's a little different.
Right.
Because there ain't no actual score, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Obviously, I tally up the end of the score at the end of the 5 minutes.
Right.
But that 5 minutes, obviously, seems like a day.
right.
But multiple of those. So we doing 1-on-1, we doing 2-on-2, we doing 3-on-3, all full court.
Oh, that's lit. So
On top of shooting drills, on top of, he had heavy ropes.
Okay.
So we would have to do, 2 pound, 4 pound, 6 pounds. So we would go to the baseline, 2-foot jumps all the way down, defensive slides all the way down, back pedals all the way down. He used to call me jump rope because I struggled with it at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it like fall, hit me in my head?
Right. Experience only
Yeah.
get you, I guess, well equipped with that type of work, and with that being his signature, you probably hadn't seen that prior to.
Never.
What became your signature when you became a trainer? Obviously, you're taking bits and parts of pieces from people you met before, whether you realize it or not, subconsciously, whatever you went through prior to makes you the person that you are in the present day.
I just wanted to be good at everything. In the sense of, I play a guard position when I play, but I don't want to be just strictly a trainer for a guard. I wanted to be able to trade bigs, point guards. Never was a point guard, but because I watch a lot of basketball and I play basketball, I understand what's needed for that position. Yeah. I understand what's needed for the small forward position. I understand what's needed for the power forward position. I understand what's needed for the 5-man position. So I never wanted to say, this is going to be my specialty. Now, if somebody on the outside looking in wants to put their opinion on what I do, they could probably say, oh yeah, he's very creative, but it's realistic to the actual game situations, stuff like that. So I can live with that, but I never wanted to be like, oh yeah, he's just good for guards.
Yeah.
Or he's just good for bigs and not good for guards, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be well versed with all positions. And that just comes from experience from playing and then experience from just watching. I tell kids all the time now, you learn so much just from watching.
Right.
Not just watching, like, let's just say your favorite player is DeMar DeRozan, right?
Right.
Okay, you're going to tap into his games all the time. But you could also learn from watching Chris Paul's games too also. You may not actually like his actual game, but you respect it enough to watch it to learn and pick something up. Perfect example, I grew up a Michael Jordan fan. I didn't like Kobe Bryant at first, but growing up, getting older into basketball and really becoming good, and then transitioning to being a trainer, you learn to respect. Damn, Kobe was nice.
Yep. Point A, point B. A lot of people say, I mean, he legit was mirroring his game.
Exactly, yeah. So you pick up stuff from just anybody.
I like the fact that you were, you say that you don't want to just be into one specific category. That's basically what the Triqz character was built behind. Even the glitch. The glitch, I made the move thinking about Jokic. I was thinking about it big. I'm just like, all right, you get into the post, all right, obviously it's baskets here.
Right.
You don't need to dribble the ball.
Facts.
But 9 times out of 10, bigs are here. Yeah. I'm like, you come here and show something. You're definitely going to go for whatever because
and at that position, you know, they're not even used to moving like that anyway, so they're going to be uncomfortable guarding it.
Facts. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I definitely feel that. All right, so I wanted to ask you, did you get hate? Or did you feel the hate from, you know, the locals being an out-of-towner? Especially coming in a place where it's not like you moved into Wisconsin. No offense to Wisconsin, I just don't know a whole bunch of good basketball players out of Wisconsin. You feel me? So you go to small town Wisconsin and they be like, oh, we have this guy from New York. All right, we need to listen to him about basketball. We don't have shit as far as basketball is considered. Yeah. But the DMV has had their own stars like Carmelo, KD. They're known to get buckets out here. Mm-hmm. So what was that experience like?
Again, I started off like in a different area. Like I said, I was living in Laurel. I moved to Baltimore in 2012. Still was kind of doing stuff out there. Didn't really have anybody out here. I would say I really probably started getting kind of fully versed here as far as training. Probably like 2015. That's when I went full time with training. Yeah. Couple girls, Shaquilla Curtis, she retired. Really like that on both ends, defense and offense. Couple high school girls too also. So I guess with me, my name being attached to a couple people, then my name probably started floating around. Then people started asking questions like, who this is that? I get it. I'm not from here. Actually, I don't get it. Actually, I'm capping. I'm lying. I'll be honest. I don't get it.
I read a meme the other day that said, "Yo, the one thing I don't like, I hate to say, is, yo, I get you, but it's like, no, I don't get you at all."
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm lying. It's like both sides, but I don't get it because at the end of the day, whether I'm dealing with a kid or an adult, the goal is to get that person better. Now, obviously, let's just say we talking about kids only, right? Nowadays, in the day and age that we live in now, with how a lot of shit is monetized, basketball-wise, high school and college, the goal is get that kid go to college for free. College is expensive, you know what I'm saying?
I would say a step higher. I think the goal now is to make sure we get money to go to that college.
No, for sure, yeah, definitely. But at the end of but the bare minimum, go to school for free. Now, because this is new, the NIL era, you know what I'm saying? But it's taking off, you know what I'm saying? So, this is new, you know what I'm saying? So normally, you got some under the table bread, Pell Grants, this, and the third, blah, 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 but never like the types that these kids are getting now. So go to school for free. Nowadays, go to school for free, and shit, since they paying, what can you get? And that all determined on your actual talent level and what can you do for my program. Because it's a trade-off. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. It shouldn't matter where I'm from.
Right.
That unfortunately has happened here. It stinks, it sucks. There's nothing I could do about it. Do I pay attention to it? I would be lying and saying if I don't. Right. However, don't let I gotta think about the bigger picture. I gotta be the mature person. I can't be petty. I can be if I want to. Right. I'm really good at it. However, I gotta think about the bigger picture. Me being immature, me being petty, it's only gonna affect the kid.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, like I just said, it's about the kid. Do I feel some type of way if a kid is training with me and then it goes with somebody else? As long as that kid gets better or adult gets better, it doesn't matter. Right. It's not a customer service job, but it's a service job. Right. So technically almost the same. Yeah. And I'm thinking customer service like answering, shit like that. Yeah. But it's a service job. So, and there's multiple people that do what I do. Are they as good as me? That's subjective. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's up to someone else's opinion, not mine. I have my own feeling about that, but it doesn't really matter. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
don't pay their bills.
Exactly. So there's plenty basketball trainers. So you can go to A, you can go to B, we can go up the whole fucking alphabet. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of us out here. However, if you decide to choose me, and if multiple people decide to choose me over somebody else, that shouldn't bother you. That actually should motivate you and be like, I might need to step my game up. I mean, like shit like that. Like even when I was younger, growing up, like yo, damn, he nice. I know I'm not there right now, kind of raw. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I got to work on my game.
Yeah.
It's the same way because, like I just said earlier, a lot of us trainers used to hoop.
Right.
So why are we changing that mindset?
Right. Right. I mean, you either evolve or you get stepped on.
Exactly.
A lot of people.
Exactly. And that's one of my biggest. I think that's what makes me attractive for people to want to work with me or send their kids or boys or daughters or whoever to me. I will forever evolve with the way the game is played because I pay attention.
Right.
I'm not stuck in an old school phase, even though I like old school basketball, but at the end of the day, time waits for no one.
Right.
Things change. In any aspect of life, electronics, the way you pay for stuff,
Facts.
basketball, since we're talking about that, so you got to keep up with the time.
Facts. I mean, there's places now you could go and they straight up tell you, we don't accept cash.
Facts.
Like, so imagine somebody, a 70-year-old man's walking outside one day, he's like, I've been coming here for 40 years.
I deal with it with my parents. You know what I'm saying? My parents are older. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really adjust with the times. They fuss and fight and argue like, well, it used to be like this, it used to be like that.
Right. So you definitely are adjusting with the times. So you agree LeBron is definitely better than MJ, right?
I don't agree with that, honestly. I don't agree.
Brother, what is that, man? Like, what? You said evolution. Why do y'all stop there? Why does it always have to stop at MJ and LeBron, bro?
So here's the thing. I don't touchy subjects for a lot of people. A lot of people think that I hate on LeBron. I don't hate LeBron. I acknowledge LeBron is a legend. LeBron is a great player.
Okay.
Rick will go down as one of the greatest players. So I'm not retarded. I'm not retarded. However, I just don't think he's better than Mike.
Okay.
I don't think personally he's better than Kobe.
Shit. All right.
If I'm ranking the three, because I'm entitled to my opinion.
Okay.
Mike, Kobe, LeBron.
Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3.
Now I don't mind if somebody says, "Hey, Mike, LeBron, Kobe." I can live with that. Now I'm not saying that because he shouldn't take over Mike. The reason why I say that, Kobe copied Mike.
Yeah.
LeBron ain't copied Mike. Now he might have done some things like Mike, but he ain't copied. He got his own. He paved his own lane.
Yeah.
Kobe didn't really pave his own lane.
Yeah, it was copy and paste.
Copy and paste.
Yeah. No,
So
sure.
that one thing I respect about LeBron, he's paved his own lane, whether I like it or not. Now, my issues with LeBron, don't be on the court like that. It's just like,
What?
Don't be on the court like that.
What do you mean?
He's an attention whore.
What's wrong with the fucking Jordan, man? He's in attendance.
No.
That was Jordan. Come on at me and sponsor me from stuff. I'm doing mad shit out here, you heard?
The season just posted the other day.
What
the
did
Hennessy thing.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, so remember he did the second decision thing?
Oh, yeah, I did see it.
Yeah. Like, you could have just tweeted that, bro. But because you want to put...
He's evolved.
No, he's been like that.
He's evolved, bro.
No,
No.
He's been like that. He's been like that. You just gotta pay attention.
He definitely.
Yeah. So what you instead of just tweeting it,
Yeah.
you want to put everybody in a stranglehold. You know what I'm saying?
Again.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas anxiety up.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, come on. People not sleeping. Think about what LeBron gonna say tomorrow at 12. Like, come on, bro. Like, what you doing?
At least the nigga ain't gambling. He not gambling.
Right.
He don't got no fucking problem gambling. His family's intact. They're not fucking Scottie Pippen's wife. Jordan is wilding on.
But as far as his game, he's a legend. Like I can't ignore that. I think he's the all-time leading scorer. Like that means a lot. But I just don't. I don't agree with the fact that he's done it for 20-something years. This, that, and the third. That is great. That is an insane achievement.
Yeah. It's just all perspective based.
It's realistically a blessing. He hasn't really had until recently major injuries.
Right. Not one.
So he went. Mike played like 13 years, I believe, 13, 14 years. LeBron probably didn't get his first real injury to probably like year 15, 16.
Right.
So you went 15, 16. That's crazy.
That's hard to do too.
Hard to do.
I don't know what this nigga's doing on his body, but I'm not willing to do it, and I know that.
That's a different story. we can touch on that off the camera. Right? Off the camera.
I'm not willing to do that shit. But a lot of people, they talk MJ, LeBron, and it just speaks to the evolution. Today, a lot of people, Paul George, a kid.
No. I'm learning that the last few years, a lot of people don't consider it's Paul George, and then now the new person now is Paolo.
What? They jacking him too? And I just
He nice though.
He is. I think it's just simply people like the way it happens.
Yeah. But I'm learning also too. It's just when you was born.
Yeah, that's it.
A lot of kids now that I may even have a discussion or argument with, they never seen like
Fact.
they was born when LeBron started playing.
Fact.
That's all they seen.
Fact.
On top of also what they learned in the household too. Like I think Cooper Flag, I was trolling. A lot of stuff that I do on Instagram when I'm trolling.
We're joking, man.
Yeah,
We're joking.
Even though I have my personal beliefs, I'm trolling. Just to piss people off. But Cooper Flag just had an interview during Media Day, and he said his goal is Michael Jordan. Now one can say, he was never alive.
Right.
Excuse my language. He was never alive with Michael.
Right.
But he said that's what was in his household.
Right.
So if that's what you grew up seeing, that's what you're gonna gravitate to.
And me, it was like my pops, he hated Jordan, especially because he made his shoes so expensive, but my father was an Isaiah Thomas fan. So I didn't even fully understand this shit like 2 years ago.
They beef is real.
Bro,
and he was crazy, and he's from Chicago too, Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, that's crazy. I was like, yeah, y'all really turned on me. But that snub for the Dream Team.
But you know where that came from though. So you know when they played in the playoffs,
yeah,
and they walked off,
yeah.
Like,
and that's what I said. After watching that, that's when I fully understood. But my whole life, I'm just going. I'm like, what's wrong with my pops? Like, some of this nigga, like, you've never met him, like, you've never played against him. Did he fuck any of your girls? Like, I'm like, pops, what is it? I need these threes, these tens. No. And it was strictly because Isaiah Thomas, like, that's how loyal fans were back in the day. Nowadays, we just like more on the players opposed to teams and shit like that. But my pop, he really loved the bad boys. Yeah. Just speaking about the state of basketball today versus how it was back in the day. Very competitive, didn't care to be friends. And nowadays, you got niggas that'll lose to somebody in the playoffs, and then 2 weeks later, them niggas in Cancun together. How do you feel about that?
I don't have a problem with them hanging out together off the court.
Me neither.
Yeah, that's normal. Like,
you gotta play
nobody's a robot. I just feel as though when you're in between the lines, it's gotta be kill or be killed.
Yeah.
Always. No matter what. No matter if you're the godfather of that other person's kids, or y'all related. Like, as an example, like Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady, it was related.
Cousins.
You know what I'm saying? Or even like Steph and Seth, brothers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, wait, hold up. People won't talk about that. Who you got in that? Vince or Tracy?
Who's better?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Tracy.
Man, that might be a similar situation to LeBron and Mike.
I'm gonna take.
A nigga was doing it way longer. I'm
gonna take Tracy just because it wasn't nothing that Vince could do that Tracy couldn't do.
And what was vice versa?
It goes both ways. However, I believe Tracy was probably a better defender.
Okay. Vince better 3-point shooter.
That's subjective. Also, too, and I gotta look this up. So what I'm about to say might be wrong. I don't think Vince ever led the league in scoring. Well, I think Tracy did.
Yeah.
I think Tracy averaged like 32 in the league. That's tough.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
And this is when Kobe was in the league. And Kobe was spazzing. Because you know they was going back.
Them three?
Yeah. Them two was going back, neck and neck.
There was no better time to play NBA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Facts.
NBA Live was lit.
Facts.
06, they added some more shit.
Facts. Yeah, so but I'm gonna take Tracy.
I'm gonna take Tracy is crazy to me. And I only say it because Vince was doing it so long. Niggas forgot he was in the league. He turned to a whole spot shooter. He just kept on evolving. It's like, I still got my athleticism.
Dumb athletic, probably still got it now.
Probably still could.
But I don't think it's like a far-fetched thing. I think it's really close.
That's a fact.
I just think I will take Tracy McGrady over him. As far as who's better, and that means who I think is a better basketball player, skill-wise, this, that, and the blah, blah, blah. I will take Tracy McGrady over him. Some people will take Vince.
Some people can take Vince.
I mean, it's been a lot of debates going on lately. Like last year, one of my players sent me some wild craziness.
What did he say?
You know, they be having these things on Instagram, start bench cut.
Yeah.
So it was 3 players: Shea, Anthony Edwards, and John Morant. And I believe he was cutting Shea, which I just think was just asinine. I think it was like 2 years ago. He said
drugs, terrible things.
Yeah. Me personally, I said cut John.
Me too. I mean, if you have a brain.
But this is before
2 years ago.
Yeah, I said it back then. And if I'm looking at the 3 of them,
it's a lot closer back then.
For sure, not to get off topic, but if I'm looking at the 3 of them, John's probably the worst out of the 3, skill-wise.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Yeah. I mean, today it's way easier to see, but
it's not even close.
even back then, a lot of people are going to take the taller, stronger guy, and that's my argument for the MJ LeBron. I just want the tallest, faster guy.
No, thanks.
Go get the rebounds and got a signature defensive move. Go chase that block. Go chase that block for me, brother. I know, and you got a son that you can coach him to do the same shit out. Y'all, I need y'all athletic motherfuckers, but yeah, that's literally my only argument. It would have been 2 years ago. Today, Shea, he doesn't show negative energy out there too tough. Ja, you can tell when he's frustrated. It's too loud. It's fucking too loud.
It goes back to what we just said. Evolution of basketball. He hasn't evolved.
Facts.
He thinks, I'm going to just keep going down there, trying to dunk on people, doing the same thing over and over. And I get the whole, if it ain't broke, I'm saying, don't fix it, it's broke.
Yeah.
Because you keep getting hurt.
Facts.
So it's clearly broken.
Nah.
You got to make an adjustment.
I don't speak on this often, but I'm going to speak about just NBA politics. A lot of kids don't know that it doesn't matter if you're the best basketball player or not. You have to fit the marketing strategy. If that shit does not work and pan out, you will be forgotten about in the NBA so fucking fast. Now, when it happened with him, I knew that he was way too young to have that much power. They had given him the keys. Like, all right, here you go. Once it came to where they found the gun and they gave him a retry and he run him down again, I knew it was cooked for him. And then they chose Anthony Edwards as, all right, this is going to be the new one that we're pushing. And then what happened with him? All the fucking baby mother stuff not happening.
But I think that's obviously different.
Way different.
It's way different.
Criminal.
That
Fucking criminal.
That and it's basketball. Who doesn't have multiple big men?
Exactly.
It's crazy
It's
to even
funny.
even speak on that, speak like that.
Right.
But it's basketball, it's sports.
Right.
I mean, we can probably go to other different sports where people probably got more baby mothers than Anthony Edwards.
Fact.
I mean, at his age, it's crazy.
Fact. No, it is. So
Yeah, it's OD, but I mean, there's other.
don't suggest it, kid.
No, not at all. Not at all.
0 out of 10 recommended.
Not at all. Not at all.
But Shea, now with him winning the championship, obviously, and the MVP, I think it's undeniable that they're trying to push him, but he's too quiet. Anthony Edwards, he's going to talk, and he's going to tell
He's
the
got
story.
a lot of personality.
Yeah.
His personality is actually dope.
Yeah.
Minus the off the court stuff, his personality is fire.
Yeah. Like,
and,
even
and he
watching
relates.
him with AD.
He relates to the kids, and he's very direct and honest.
Yeah.
Which is actually dope.
Nigga was talking back to Barack Obama.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga said, nah, I'm him. He get the phone, no coach, you can do it.
Gotta
The
respect
tension and shit, he like, nah, I'm him. Yeah, bro, come here. Tell us nigga I'm him.
You gotta respect it.
Alright, so I want to close this out with bringing some attention to it. We got to ask you, man, of all the guys that you train, I've seen a lot of guys in this gym, and we're going to go from high school, to where you see potential right now for guys who've already done it and played pro. Who are your top 5 9 for 50 guys that you have trained or have got the pleasure to train at any given time? I'm going to start with number 1. I don't care what none of y'all think. Derek Queen. Derek Queen.
I'm not going to argue with that one. We got drafted number 13, so I'm not going to argue with
Derek Queen. I failed to mention, this is an NBA skills trainer. This is an official NBA skills trainer, man. Round 1. Fight. Round 1.
13. You got to take 13, so I can't argue with that.
Derek Queen.
Very good player. Got a bright future.
He's going to have a blast.
Has size, has guard skills that relate to the way the NBA is played right now.
Joker.
Young Joker. Only going to get better. Has personality. So it's likable by the league.
Goofy kid.
Definitely goofy for sure.
I gotta tell a story real quick. The very first time for me seeing him play, I had heard his name like that, but by the time I had got here and started pushing my shit, he had went to Mount Verde.
Okay.
Mount Verde. So the very first time, right. So I'm seeing him play at the Brunson for the very first time. The Brunson League is Baltimore's pro-am. Only pros. Alright? He didn't want to get in the game. Mind you, they lose it. He like, he go in the game. Bro, this kid is, he had like 10 straight. And he's laughing at grown pros. Laughing. And I'm just like, yo, what am I, like, this kid's like a teddy bear. Like, he doesn't have a six-pack. He shows, like, as far as his height, yeah, you can see that he's a basketball player, so I can tell, but like, if you just look at it, it's like the blind side. It's just like the blind side. Amazing. Best player I've ever seen, especially at that age, coming out of Baltimore, that I've had the pleasure to see. And
I can't really disagree with that, honestly. There's other arguments for sure, but I can't disagree with that at that size for sure.
At that size, forget about it.
6'10", 6'11", that's yeah.
I'm like, what the f is going on?
And then the post work crazy. I think him being around a lot of older people because he was so talented at a young age.
Yeah,
has helped him. That made that transition to college so easy. If you look at his first college game, he had a 2020 game.
Yeah.
How many people done that?
Right.
And then obviously they'll probably say, oh, he did it against Manhattan. It don't matter. That's a Division I school.
Facts.
But not to get off topic, I'll go with him with number 1.
Uno.
Number 2. Karan DeShields.
Karan DeShields. Another really good pro. I've seen him snap in the Brunson.
Karan DeShields.
A lot.
Damn, 5 is crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some names out and start.
No. I got it. I'm gonna go on the female side. The girl I was telling you about, Winter Little.
That's a coach now.
No.
Okay.
Nah. That's the different girl that was at Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. The one that had the Achilles issue.
Okay.
Yeah. Her. Just because that was my first professional girl that I trained.
Okay.
And she brought me over to Spain and Italy to train her. So she helped broaden my horizons and expand my mind with training and doing it over there and doing it over there, this, that, and the third. So I seen a different side of the world just being interacting with her. So I would say her, and she was also really good.
Okay. Wasn't just because?
Nah. Average played in Spain for like 5 straight years, averaged over 17 and 10 rebounds. So yeah. Her last real full season playing, she played in Turkey, which is the top league for women. Average a dub. This was at over 35 years old. Right.
How tall is she?
6 foot.
Okay.
So, yeah, her.
She's 3.
She's 3. I'm gonna go with Noah Lott.
Okay. Really
Not
good shooter.
Not just because of his basketball skill and who he's become. We put in a lot of work together, and I think Noah, along with a couple other players, was what really drew a lot of people to me.
Okay.
So I have to credit him for a lot of my success. I got him his sophomore year, so I used to train his brother, KL, who was an assistant coach at McDonough. Story, KL was the all-time leading scorer at McDonough, and the Noah graduated.
I'm pretty sure you graduated in my class, the big one, right?
Yeah, left hand. Yeah, KL left.
Woo!
Yeah.
I remember that kid.
Yeah.
Because I saw him coaching at McDonough.
Yeah.
And I'm really bad with names. I'm doing faces. He's like, stop. Like, is that same kid from McDonough?
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's the all-time leading scorer.
That's his brother?
Yeah, his brother.
Blood?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Something fucked up. What happened? One's a Buffalo and the other one's a...
Stop, yo. Nah, he don't play no more. He don't play no more. Yeah.
I mean, back then he was...
No. He was like that. Like, he even had 50, 100 points a college.
Yeah, I can...
And he played pro for like 3 years. I think he had a heart issue, so he had to stop. But I think he might be actually trying to come back out. I'm not sure. But yeah.
Woo!
So no, he was the all-time leading scorer at McDonough. Noah took that over, scored 2200 points in high school, which is a lot of baskets. That's a lot of baskets. That's a lot.
Oh, wait.
We done it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so he took that lead. Yeah, that's a lot of baskets.
Bro, that is unconscious. Like, what are you doing at that point? That's how you know your family run this business.
No, facts. So, since sophomore year in high school, he put in a lot of work, a lot of time spent at McDonough, a lot of time spent at multiple gyms. I think the summer before his senior year, I just like, listen, because I already saw the potential. I'm like, listen, you might not work out with a high school player this year, and you just gonna be uncomfortable. And I don't feel it. So, John Shelby, Cleveland Melvin, Brandon Young, Stanton Kidd, Karonda Shields, you name it, he saw it, and he just had to go through the gauntlet.
I played with Brandon at the YMCA.
So you had to figure it out, and never complained, never ran away from competition, always ran to the competition, always wanted to get smoke. So and his work ethic was top tier as a high school kid. I never really seen that. Like, I have kids that's like that now somewhat. Yeah. Caden is like that too.
Caden Lewis.
Yeah, Caden's like that
Shout
too.
out to Caden Lewis.
But Noah's work ethic was like psychotic, actually. Yeah. In the sense that, okay, I might have obviously going to school, like this is in high school. Get out of school like 30, 35.
Yeah.
I might go run the hill in my backyard before school, or after school. Mind you, I got AAU practice at night. I'll go see Jamaal. That's what I'm saying. This is in high school.
Yeah.
So that lets you know where his mind is at and what he wants to achieve. So you don't even see adults doing all that. Not saying that obviously you got to take your advice, but it was just a drive that he had that I wasn't used to seeing. So that made me like, I gotta keep pushing this kid. Because that was the type of job that I had myself playing. So it was like, I'm not used to seeing kids similar to myself. On top of that, and not to get off topic, one of the reasons you asked me earlier, what drove me to training, giving people what I didn't have growing up. Okay. Trainers wasn't available back then, so speaking for myself, I had to go outside and play.
Yeah, New York is like that, though.
Yeah,
And our parks are still out here. There's no. I can't count on one park if I pull up guaranteed 5-on-5.
So I didn't play on an indoor gym until I got
Same, bro.
I didn't play on an indoor gym until I got to high school.
Now y'all know in the DMV, y'all actually coach. I mean, y'all.
Yeah, we don't have like rec centers like that, like y'all have out here, which is dope. It's really dope because it keeps people off the streets. However,
Hooping in the snow.
rain, shoveling, bringing the shovels to the park.
Black bag over your ball, bro.
Yeah.
But I really appreciated that because, like, I truly, when people ask me how do you get a handle, I tell them, like, New York City. I wanted to keep my ball, and I wouldn't stop dribbling it. And there's unlimited people. It's literally unlimited people. You go down Times Square, and you got defense.
Yep.
Any type of defense you could think of.
Yeah. So Noah's number 4, number 5.
Close it out.
I'm gonna go Stan Kid because that was my first actual client that went no homo the long way to get to the NBA. Okay. Didn't really get a lot of NBA attention coming out of college. Worked his way from playing at a low level, climbing the tree. Some of these 2 years in a row, got a standing contract.
Wow. Where did he play?
He played at Colorado State, then played, I believe, in Belgium, then Germany. Did well in those 2 places. Went to Turkey, played in Turkey a couple of years. In between Turkey, played Summer League, and then got the standing contract with Utah. Wow. He was also the first person to bring me actually to an actual NBA facility to train. So I commend him a lot for that as well. Also too, didn't have to do that. But people that make it to the league, it's known some people get big at it. Rightfully so in some cases, but incorrectly well also too. But yeah,
if you get better, like you said, if you get better, then you're happy for him.
No, for sure, definitely. So yeah, we put in a lot of work as well also too. And even after the league, like during COVID, a lot of people don't even know this. During COVID, obviously the gym was closed. This one I used to live right behind Mount St. Joe in Catonsville. We used to go to the Edmondson track 4 or 5 days a week. We didn't really have no gyms. 4 or 5 days a week on the track, run the hill, just to stay straight. I would run with him. We would run this little trail. I forgot what it's called. Ring Trail. We would run that. It's like 4.5 miles. Around there, like the Cody Boulevard. So we put a lot of time on the court together. So I attribute a lot of my success to him as well, also too. So yeah, those would be my top 5.
Shout out Stanton.
Yeah.
All right, Derek. We had Karan DeShields. I forget the young lady's name. Lindra Littles.
Yeah.
Then we got Noah Locke, and then we got Stanton Kidd. That is 9 or 50. That's the training list. And obviously, more kids to come. Bob Carrington, is he under here as well? Okay. There's so many. Cam Whitmore.
So I coached Cam Whitmore in high school at Spalding. Coach Spalding.
Oh, shit.
A lot of people don't know that, yeah. I used to coach Spalding. So my last year at Spalding was Cam's first year. He didn't play his first year because he got hurt in the scrimmage. I wasn't even in town. I think I was at another one of my players that's really good that could have been in the top 5. Right outside of it, Drake Cook.
Oh, yeah, Drake.
I was at his college game when he first got to Missouri State.
Okay.
It was a Hall of Fame Classic in Kansas City, so I was out there watching him play. And they actually played against James Palmer that first game. Nice. And then the second game, the guard for the Bucks right now that came from the Clippers. And remember, he got banned from the league. He had to go overseas. Lefty. I can't.
DJ?
No. He's on the Bucks now.
God damn. Who's the guard for the Bucks right now?
I'm about to look at the roster right now.
Lord have mercy. That's how bad y'all doing right now. Y'all about to get Giannis the fuck out of there too. I heard he was flirting with New York.
No, yeah. He's been flirting with him.
Yeah, let him go. Alright, we got a better plan for him. We got food whenever the fuck he want. We don't know what's in the water. Alright? niggas want to be Chicago so bad.
No, fact. But it's bad out there.
It's horrible. Niggas don't know. Milwaukee is thugged out.
Yeah, nah, it really is, yo. It's treacherous out there.
Like Chicago folks, they go out to Milwaukee doing shit and then come on back.
Yeah, it's crazy. Kevin Porter Jr.
Kevin Porter Jr. Oh yeah, he dealt with the
Yeah, so that was he had 2 games out there. He played against Carl's first game had 20. Kevin Porter Jr. I think he had like 22. He had 22 against them too also. But yeah, I coached Cam in high school. That first year he messed his knee up real bad, so he didn't even play. But I saw that coming with Cam.
I still yet to see him play in person.
Yeah, I saw that. The way where he's at right now, as far as his success, I saw that coming when he first started recruiting him. Because he was young. Because when he committed to Spalding, like that summer, the same summer to Spalding, he was still 13.
Damn.
Yeah, he got his birthday's in July, I believe. Yeah, he just turned 21.
And we'll end off with this. How do you feel about the Baltimore talent right now as far as basketball is concerned? And now Bubcats and Cam Whitmore, they're playing on the DMV team for the NBA.
How do I feel about the high school talent?
Well, all of it in the whole is the fact that these now high school talents are able to kind of stay home and get that support.
Yeah. I think there's definitely a lot of talent here. I think we shouldn't get hung up too much on if a kid that's from Baltimore, whether it's the county or the city, goes to a school in D.C. or goes to a program in D.C. This is the DMV.
Right.
Granted, I'm not from here, so I'm just speaking to people not from here. I understand Baltimore considers themselves separate from that.
Yeah.
Realistically or not.
Right.
But I get it.
Geographically
or not.
Like even earlier when you were talking about Laurel as if it wasn't Baltimore, I'm like, cut this shit. Like, man, but I understood because like people in Laurel, like prime example, Meade Village, they love their Meade Village. They're not Baltimore. And then the owner of the league tells me like, yeah, we look forward to having the Baltimore teams come up here and we beat them all the time. I'm like, nigga, all of y'all are the same to the outside.
It's crazy. But I get it. But I don't get it.
Yeah. Y'all gotta stop this.
Yeah, seriously. But I don't think that's a bad thing because at the end of the day, like I said earlier, it's about the kid getting better and being in positions that gets them better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I got to throw somewhere else that's a better opportunity for me as opposed to what's here, that doesn't mean that I'm turning my back on Baltimore. I'm not.
Right.
I'm looking out for my best interests.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's almost like a job.
Right.
So if I have a job here, a 9-to-5 job, there's a better opportunity in Delaware for me, for my personal growth and possible family, I need to go take that job in Delaware.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong with that, and you should not be judged for that.
Absolutely.
So what is the difference? There is no difference.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, I'm proud of, I'm a shout out one kid, Kamari Lawson. He's out in Oak Hill right now.
Yeah, like even the kid that was at St. Francis last year, Trent. He's at IMG.
Trent is at IMG.
He's at 33. Yeah,
they can't fucking go, Trent.
Yeah, it's there should be no judgment. But there's a lot of talent here. Obviously, like you just stated, Bub and Cam is on the same team. In the league. Kudos to them both.
Same AAU team.
Kudos to them too. They stuck with the grind. They put the work in. Went on to college for free.
Facts.
Tapped into that NIL as well also too.
Hello.
Not counting nobody's pockets, but
Hello.
they got something. You know what I'm saying? So, and now they've achieved their dreams. Both got drafted. Both put the work in. And, you know, I believe Bub is going into his second year. I think Cam is going into his third or fourth.
Only rookie to play all 82 games.
That's tough.
And we share the same personal shot. That's the only reason why I know that.
That's super tough. I mean, just knowing that the transition from college to NBA is super tough because the amount of games and travel, for him to play all 82, that's super tough. So kudos to Bub. I don't know him super well, but I know him. obviously going up to St. Francis training a lot with John and a couple other people in hype as well also too, and doing one-on-ones and 2-on-2 there and asking him to jump in, which he was able to as well also. So I know him, but no, kudos to him. Love his game.
Same. And we only met like 4 times, but the second time, his father.
Rest in peace to his father as well. Also
I'm about to talk about him. I have to tell the story. This is the first time.
I probably got a story too for you as well. Yeah.
The first and only time this ever happened to me, y'all. The Brunson is like my sanctuary now. Okay. You feel me? So anybody come into the Brunson, know I'm gonna be on the court. They kind of know who I am. Right. So this is the first time that he's declaring for the NBA, or he just got drafted.
Right.
So they come to the Brunson and he's getting love, and I'm coming up to him to greet him, and his father just sees me with a camera. He goes, "Hey, you don't walk up to nobody with no camera in their face." And I go, "Yes, I do. That's the only thing I do." So initially, his father's like, "All right, stay away from me." And I see him, he gets to asking Kirk, like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then he gets to understand, I'm like, "Oh, okay." Everybody's like, trying to chill with this guy. I guess I kind of overreacted, so then I went up there and I'm like, no respect. And he just didn't say anything, he just kept on. The very next time I saw him was at Bub's, they were doing the jersey thing, the jersey ceremony. And though that was our last experience, bro, I couldn't have been more happy. I never seen somebody smile that hard. He was so proud of his son, bro. And I posted that moment on Instagram because I was just like, yo, he literally passed away weeks later. And I was just like, wow. But I got a chance to see his kid do his ultimate. Hey, man, you don't need me anymore. I've taught you enough. Go ahead, man. And I think that's the most beautiful thing. I'm able to watch Bub's stories and see him hanging out with his mom, going on adventures and stuff with his mom.
Kudos to what you said too. He played 82 games, even during the season where his father passed away.
Woo!
As a young kid too, 19. That's tough.
How many of these kids that don't work hard would use that as an out to go drink, smoke, whatever the fuck? I've never heard of smoking.
And the crazy thing about it, it's not an actual bad excuse because your pop, but for him to still have the mental toughness to be like, this is what I signed up for. Yeah, my pop just passed away, but my pop's hoping for him to keep playing. He just didn't play all 82 games. I didn't even know that. So that's a testament to him. And that's a testament to his love for basketball also too.
Absolutely.
Because rightfully so, he could have been like, yo, listen, I need a couple weeks.
I need a couple
and you deserve it.
Absolutely. Some people on the outside looking in, they would say, he made the NBA, it's the best year of his life. Yeah. And then for the people who know how close he was to his pop, they would say that he simply had the worst and best year of his life.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So pray for them young bulls, man. I'm beyond proud of y'all, Bub Carrington, Ken Whitmore. Y'all putting on for the city, giving these kids something to look up to, as well as showing them what work ethic look like, man.
Oh, man.
My brother, I appreciate you beyond belief, bro.
Hopefully I answered all the questions. This was dope.
Jamaal, we gotta get together again.
Definitely, for sure.
Gotta get together again, and I actually would like to come to one of your sessions where you're actually doing some breakdowns, and I would like to exercise your mind on why you're doing the things, because a lot of people, they see the glitch and they don't even know my mindset behind the move. So I feel like it's impossible for them to know how to move. They just copy and paste something that they saw on the internet. So I love for people to even ask me and for me to explain. So I would like to come and
whenever we'll set it up.
Be a fly in your ear. Yeah. My dog, appreciate you, brother.
No problem. Thank you for having me, man.
Triqz Talk with Jamaal.